1075 The Game Podcasting is sponsored by Modern Exterminating, a family-oriented company. Professional, honest, and dependable pest control solutions. We're your one-stop shop for all pests.
South Carolina does have a little bit of good news this week. The first availability report came out last night, and Dylan Stewart was not on it in any way. Casey Henry is still listed as out. And, of course, Shane Beamer basically saying on Tuesday they now are leaning towards a belief that Kaysen will be out for the season. Jatavius Shivers is questionable for play up front and listed as probable. D-tackle Monkel Goodwine and offensive lineman Nolan Hay. So should get a couple of those O-linemen back. Kaysen Henry is out. And, again, Dylan Stewart not on the list. So the little ailment that kept him out of the second half of the ball game is all fixed up. And they'll need that because they are going against, arguably, as we get to this point in the season, just past the halfway point, maybe the most productive quarterback in the country. Ty Simpson, 18 touchdowns, just one pick this season, incredibly efficient. South Carolina has an exhibition game tomorrow night in women's basketball. Gamecocks will be at home taking on Anderson tomorrow. And today, and let's see how much this holds, but today, Coach Dawn Staley did confirm her initial starting five. Now, the good news is, Terry, that she could have about like 4 or 5 combinations of a starting five with this roster.
Absolutely.
Even with Chloe being down this season. But as for now, Dawn Staley says her starters will be Raven Johnson, Tessa Johnson, Joyce Edwards, incoming superstar transfer Tanaya Latson, and Medina Okot will be in the middle. So that's the starter for now.
It's interesting.
You'll see a lot of rotation. Certainly think that Adele Tack is going to get her minutes. I think Miriam Dowda is going to get her minutes, down in the paint. There's going to have to be a lot of combinations. So, we know Joyce can play down there and do some things, in that 4 role. But for now, Raven, Tessa, Joyce, Tanaya, and Medina are your starting 5 for South Carolina.
Since we're spitballing on this really quick.
Okay.
So Chloe Kitts would be in the starting lineup if healthy.
She would be there, and Medina would not. I would think the other 4 would certainly be there.
Well, it's interesting, too, because you see Tessa, right?
Yeah.
Now, Malaysia Fulwiley left, and one of the reasons we thought she left is she wasn't guaranteed to be like the starting point guard, right? There was no guarantees.
In fact, I would say she probably was not going to be.
So would she have been in the lineup ahead of Tessa?
No.
Or would, see, that's the point there. Because
I don't think so, man. Listen, look, Malaysia's awesome.
Look, Tessa can shoot the rock.
Yeah.
Let's just get that out of the way now. Malaysia Fulwiley can't shoot the ball like Tessa Johnson.
No,
now,
she turns the ball over.
That's the thing. Malaysia Fulwiley make a great play and a not so great play,
and then turn
right?
the ball over.
And turn the ball over.
And Dawn, you could see Dawn saying, "Listen, I can't have you turning the ball over."
And Tessa Johnson can shoot it really well. Might not have the all-around skill set that Malaysia Fulwiley has, but you know what she doesn't do a lot of?
She doesn't turn the ball over. And neither does Raven. And Tessa, listen, I've said it before. Tessa's the assassin. She hits the kill shot. She's that player.
She's got ice.
She's that player. And I love Malaysia Fulwiley. I did not. I hate to see Malaysia Fulwiley leave, especially to where she went.
Oh yeah.
But you nailed it, man. No guarantees. And when you look at a complete body of work, especially when you look at a head coach who was a point guard, and not just a point guard, the greatest point guard of her generation.